Thank you, Paul. Let me mention who's on the program tomorrow. Our old friend Billy Crystal will be joining us tomorrow. Also, Mr. Sports, Marv Albert, and great rock and roll band Matthew Sweet will be here tomorrow. It's another wonderful program. Our ladies and gentlemen, next guest is a very funny comedian making his first appearance with us tonight. He can also be seen all this week at the Comedy Stop at the Trop in Atlantic City. Do me a favor now, please, a nice welcome for Ray Romano. Ray!
Thank you. Well, thank you. Wow. Thank you again. Wow, you're too good almost. Good, I'm glad. It's great to be back here in my hometown, New York. I've been traveling and the crowds aren't as good. I was in Montreal, Canada last week. Beautiful city. I learned some French there. They're all bilingual. That's what amazed me in Montreal. I went into a Burger King. The Burger King employees are required to be bilingual. Just think about that for a second, folks. Have you been to Burger King in New York? Yeah, they're not even lingual here. Oh. It's a little different in New York. You have to kind of draw your food here. Hamburger. I'd like a hamburger. Hamburger. To go. I'm gonna go. Take it out. Here, I'll put little feet on my hamburger. They're bilingual. I go there quite often to Burger King's, McDonald's. I have children. I have to take them somewhere. I have a 3-year-old daughter and twin 2-year-old boys. Well, thank you. Single people are here. Single people love, yay, twins! Parents, oh, that could have been us. Oh, my God. Oh. I'll tell you, it doesn't matter if you laugh or not. I'm just happy to be out of the house right now. I'll be honest with you. I will be honest. It's horrible. I make little excuses now just to get out of my house for a few minutes. I'll do anything. Anybody, you need anything? Anything at all? Anything? Anything from the Motor Vehicle Bureau? How about that? Can I register something? It's on my way. I'm going that way. I'm just going to go apply for jury duty. That's all. Let me out. I have to leave my house just to make phone calls now. You can't. No one really wants to talk to you on the phone when you got kids running around. Every business call I try to make, I screw up eventually. Oh, yeah, the 15th is fine. I just need to know, where do you think you're going with that cookie? Put the cookie down. Not you. Sorry. I didn't mean to scare you. I didn't know you were eating a cookie. Take it easy. Click. Thank you. Yeah. Wow. I'll tell you, the hardest thing to do now is to try to sit down and write jokes, because all I do is try to make them laugh all day. That's what happens when you're a parent. You're a comedian for them. I can make them laugh. I can make an infant laugh in a second. I tell you, I'm losing my perspective on adult humor. I wrote one new joke since my twins were born. Here, is this funny? What do you think it is? Hi. Hi, everybody. All right. Thank God. I'm glad you laughed. If you didn't laugh at that, I would have had to come and rub my nose in your bellies. Yeah. Oh. Then forget it. The show runs late. Identical twins. I'm glad they're identical, because you save money on photographs. That's what I like. Yeah. That's what I like. There's my little boy, and I got another one just like it. I don't have another picture. People always see identical twins and they think they're cute. Let's face it, some babies aren't cute. But if you have two that look alike, that's cute to everybody. Well, I'll tell you what frightens me. That isn't going to apply when they become adults. I hope they're handsome as adults, because even if they're slightly ugly, that's going to be magnified. It will. You know, if you see one slightly ugly man walk across the room, that's no big deal. But if you see the same ugliness right behind him, yeah, that you're going to notice. You will notice that. And a 3-year-old daughter. Let's not forget her. Yeah, that's the age to be, 3. I'll tell you, I always thought if I could go back in time, I'd want to be a teenager. I'd go right to 3. You don't get happier. You can't get happier than 3. I watch my daughter. It's incredible. The other day, she's staring out the car window for 15 minutes, just smiling at nothing. Yeah. Oh, I can't get over it. Finally, I turn. Alexandra, what are you thinking of? Candy. Candy. Yeah, well, think of when was the last time you could daydream about candy, folks? Try that. Try it as an adult. You can't. You can't. Give it a shot one time as an adult. You won't get far. Oh, candy, cavities. Oh, dentist, no money. Who am I? Why am I here? Am I gay?
Ray Romano, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be right back. Ray, that was very funny.
Thank you.
Very, very
Thank
impressive.
you.
Very nice. I hope you can come back frequently.
Oh,
We certainly
please.
enjoyed that. Tell me a little bit more about your daughter. What was her reaction when the twins came along?
She gets along fine with them.
Yeah.
She's crazy. That's another privilege of being 3. You can be crazy.
Oh, sure. It's expected. Yeah.
The other day, she came in and she named her toes for us.
Ah.
Yeah. Yeah, she had a name for, oh, that's Judy, that's Karen. Yes. That's adorable. Yeah, but if Grandpa does that, it's a tragedy all of a sudden. Yeah.
It doesn't really work. Ray will be in Atlantic City this current week right now?
Starting tomorrow.
I'm sure it'll be a great engagement. Nice to
thank
meet you,
you.
Ray.
Thank
Great
you very
job.
much.
Thanks for being here. We'll be right back, folks. Gentlemen, I need to apologize to Tara Fitzgerald. I'm terribly, terribly sorry. We've run out of time. We will reschedule her for a visit at her earliest possible convenience. Thank you very much for watching. Good night, everybody. You got that right. Thank you very much, Will. Oh, boy. Ladies and gentlemen, our first guest tonight has been such a great friend to the program, and what a funny guy, and has been entertaining American audiences for a long, long time now. Actor, comedian. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the always entertaining Ray Romano. Ray.
Thank you.
How you doing, Ray? You know what?
Oh, boy, I'm good.
Let me just thank you for everything in general.
Oh,
but then you were nice enough to host the primetime CBS show all about the Late
It was an
Show.
honor.
Well,
it was
an honor for me to have you involved in that project.
Well,
thank you very much.
I owe you a lot.
Nicely done.
Thank you.
You owe me nothing, my friend. You look. I mean, you look good. You look like.
I got a thing going here. Yeah,
with the beard. What's that?
Sorry. We're filming a thing. We're doing a thing. We're filming something. We're doing a thing about a guy who he used to have a sitcom and just doesn't care anymore now. That's. You'll get this.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah.
Do you mind if I check in with your family? Because I know I'm going to be stunned about the ages, because as we all know, time blows, blisters right on by.
My youngest is 16. I have 4 kids. The oldest is 24, and I have twin 22-year-olds. And, they're big. The youngest is on varsity basketball now in his high school.
Congratulations.
Well, he's not good. He's... He's good.
Well, he's
fine.
Keep it to yourself.
He's fine. No, listen, he doesn't start, but it's cool that he's on the team.
Yeah.
But he's going to get better. He's only a junior. He's actually on the team is a kid who is going to go pro. He's playing UCLA next year. Oh. He's a senior. He has 2 brothers who are in the pros right now. His kid's name is Aaron, and he's the real deal. Mm-hmm. And the other day they were practicing and he bit my son. Yeah, it was an accident. And my wife got mad at me. The trainer called our house and he goes, listen, Aaron and Joe were going up for a thing and Aaron's teeth went into...
Can happen.
Yes. Yeah. And my wife was right away, I hope he doesn't need stitches. And all I could think was, maybe this is like a Spider-Man bite, I mean, maybe Joe can dunk. It happened. My wife's like, that's a stupid. Don't even ever repeat that. It happened to Tobey Maguire. But he's a big kid now, and he drives. How old is Harry?
He's 11 and he drives.
Yeah. It's a joke, but when even 16 is too young.
Oh my God.
I don't know why.
Oh, exactly.
Why?
Yep, you're right.
In Congress, somebody should do something.
Yeah.
Because I watch him, and he does video games, and here's the thing, he's too cool to drive. The other day, he's had his license for 4 months. He calls me up, and it's exactly how he sounded. He goes, "Yeah, Dad, ran out of gas." Yeah, just that casual, ran out of gas. So I'm like, "Oh, come on, Joe." I'm like, "Well, where are you?" He goes, "I'm on the 101. The 101 is a 5-lane. It's like the LIE, and he's just smooth as silk. I'm on a 101. So I'm assuming he's fine. So I'm like, well, what are you on the side? Nah, middle lane. What? Yes,
middle lane of the 101.
I'm pissed off because he's la-di-dying the whole thing." And then I swear this was the exchange. Well, what's the traffic like? Well, behind me it's bad, but it's moving in front of me. I'm going to kick your ass, Joe. I'm going to kick your ass. And my wife tries to, like always, she tries to put a good spin on it. She's like, maybe he's Zen. Maybe he doesn't panic like an astronaut. Maybe he'll be an astronaut. And I'm like, I don't want to burst your bubble, but if he can't interpret the gas gauge on a Mazda, he's going to have trouble in the space shuttle. He ain't going to be... He ain't going to be, something's going to happen. He's going to be watching his pee float. That's what's going to happen. He ain't going to be an astronaut unless an astronaut bites him. That's what's going to happen.
Like an astronaut.
Yeah. Like Tobey Maguire.
There is nothing more infuriating than being stuck in traffic for 45 minutes for unknown reasons, and then you get up there and you realize somebody has stopped their car in the middle lane. Inconveniencing tens of thousands.
Well, he said this. I should incorporate this into the story, but this is 100% true. He actually said, these people should be thanking me, the people behind me, because I'm clearing up the traffic in front for him. I'm honest to God, I swear.
That's solved the LA traffic congestion.
Yes.
Just periodically park.
That's not.
Oh, man.
That's not an astronaut's way of
that's
thinking.
an astronaut, yeah. We'll be right back with Ray Romano. Yeah. Oh, my. Gentlemen. So good to see you, Ray.
Yeah,
I see you have what appears to be some sort of a visual aid.
Yeah, I do. I'm a little emotional. This is my last night here. By the way, if I get emotional, just like punch me. Just punch me or something, because I don't want to do this. But it is emotional for me. This is a big night for me, and I don't think most of the audience knows. The majority of the public doesn't know what this show has meant to me. So I just want to say real quick what happened. 20 years ago was my first spot. I did stand-up right there. And I was doing stand-up for 11 years, had 3 little kids, struggling, not really, nobody's offering me anything, this and that. Came here, did a spot. The following week, Worldwide Pants, Dave Letterman, your people call me up, say Dave liked what he saw. He wants to try to develop a sitcom for you, and that sitcom became Everybody Loves Raymond. Yeah.
Very kind of you. That's.
But so. Yeah. So this is.
You're flattering me here.
I'm not
unnecessarily.
What do you mean?
The credit is all yours, my friend.
It's all, but it's all true. I'm not here if that doesn't happen. And see, this is what I mean about you. You're like me. You don't think anything you do is worth anything. And I want to prove to you. Well, that's what. Right. There's a point to this.
Yeah.
I want to prove to you how wrong you are.
Okay.
I want to go George Bailey on you. You know, like It's a Wonderful Life. Not where I want to show what the world would have been had you not existed. Mm-hmm. I have pictures. I want to show you what my world became because you existed. Right. Well, okay? So here we go. Here we go. Well, this is 1995. This is before I came on the show, right there. That's my family then. Can you see? 3 kids. Yeah, 2 little twins. I got my daughter and my wife, Anna. That's 20 years ago. Wow. Okay, yeah. And we're relatively happy there. Yeah. Now this is my family now 20 years later. This is 20 years later. Yeah, we got a big family. They're all big. But
doggies.
Yeah,
Look at
3 dogs. So here's the thing. Here's the thing. This is Joe. That's my youngest. He doesn't exist if you don't do what you do for me, because we weren't going to have another kid 20 years ago. First, we couldn't afford it, and to be honest, if I didn't get at a TV show, my wife wasn't going to have sex with me again. I'll tell you right now. Yeah, I knew that. I knew that. She was done. 11 years, she was over it. And these 3 dogs, I don't have dogs. I can't afford dogs. I don't have a big enough house. I got 3 dogs, and by the way, they're all rescue dogs, so if it's not for you, yes, sure. But if not for Dave, dead, right there. Yes. They're not here. That's the thing. You give life. You don't just give. You give life.
Fine.
And it trickles down. It's not my family. Do you know how much money my agent made from Everybody Loves Raymond?
I think we need to.
No, seriously. My agent decided to have more kids after Everybody Loves Raymond. If not for you, Seth is not alive. Seth Abramowitz is not alive. This is my agent's kid. And let me tell you something. This kid's going to med school. We all know he's going to med school. He's going to find a cure for stuff. And it's because of you. 20 years from now, if there's no foot fungus, it's because of David Letterman right here.
Wow, this is exciting.
Yeah. Now, but more important is the stuff I got to do. You know, I hosted SNL because of this. I got to meet presidents because of this. And I got to do this. This is the coolest thing. I got to do this for 9 years. I got to make out with Patty Heaton for 9 years.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa. She's lovely.
I'm a married man. I'm a married man. You don't do this without a price, you know? Yeah. So for 9 years, I got to do it. It didn't stop there. I got Lauren Graham. Wait, who's that? Wait, here we go. Lauren Graham had to kiss me on Parenthood.
She had to kiss you.
Yes. I love you for that. She hates you. She doesn't like you, by the way, because of this. She had a rough time. We actually had to put peanut butter on my lips to get her to kiss me. And if you know, come on, if you ever want evidence of how valuable you've been to me, Sofia Vergara.
Oh my goodness.
Sofia Vergara. And did I kiss her? You're damn right I kissed her.
Whoa!
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
And this, I don't know. I may as well show you all the action I got, no matter what it was. This was like a rap party that got away from us. That's me and Doris Roberts. Yeah. But that's because of you.
Oh my God.
Now I will say, it hasn't all been, you know, there is a downside.
Oh.
Well, no, I mean, like, because when you have a TV show, I know you experience this, but a lot of people want to hang out with you. A lot of people want to be your friend, and that's a good problem to have. But I'm not like you. I can't say no to people a lot. And no matter how much you do, you know, people want to come, hang in the green room, go here, do this, and you just whatever it is, you can't get rid of those people.
You want to be polite.
And that's not a bad thing. Yeah.
What?
Yeah. Everywhere.
Look at that.
Everywhere I go.
He follows you
Everywhere. I don't know if you know what it's like traveling.
He's a nice fellow.
Traveling with your own giant. I'm traveling with a giant.
Well, it's very nice to hear you say those things, but then again, everybody loves Raymond, and you are Raymond, and that's why there was a show.
Yeah.
That's why there is everything you presented here tonight.
All I know is the biggest night of my life was here. You know, a couple of weeks ago, you had John Mayer on singing American Pie, and that was the coolest thing for me to see. And I got emotional watching it just because, first of all, I grew up with that song. It's nostalgic. You know, you reach a certain age, anything that reminds you of your youth. And then he was there. I just saw him at that spot where my life changed right there. You know, my family's life. Ah, son of a bitch, it's happening. Yeah.
Great.
You know? Yeah, punch me.
Come on.
Yeah. And then also because of the lyrics. Now, just bear with me. You know, he's singing the day the music died. And for me, this is going to sound corny, but for me, that's what's happening here. For me, on May 20th, that is the day the comedy dies, right here. Yes. I'm telling you. As far as I'm concerned.
Ray. Why don't you go over there one more time? Just go on over there.
The spot?
Yeah, right over there.
Too much. This is where it all happened, right here.
God bless you, Ray. That was very touching. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Ray Romano, folks. We'll be right back with Brian Regan, everybody.
I lost money.